to just shut my mouth and not tell anyone what's going on? No, honestly, I'm just asking you as a journalist. Because in case one person out of 200 million people review it,
because that's blatantly not right. Because my profession is exactly that, to tell people what's going on.
But you don't tell people what's going on.
But we don't tell it in the same way.
No, you just don't tell them. Okay, when did you...
So listen, things that I've reported on Islamist extremism. I was the first person to report the existence of al-Muhajirun. I reported on Abu Hamza from long before anyone else had heard of him. I reported on international terrorism from 9/11 and through to 2010. The only reason I stopped reporting out between 2010 and 2014 was because I was reporting out of Russia. Yeah. Since I've been there, the main theme of what I've been doing is reporting on Islamist extremism. I report on Islamist extremism.
That's good. You say Islamist extremism. What does that mean, Islamist?
It means politically inspired Islam, extremism that comes out of politically inspired Islam rather than the religion.
What's the difference between the religion and...
Well, there are many people in the world Muslims in the world who don't regard Islam as being necessarily a political structure. They regard it as a religious structure, just as Christians regard Christianity as a religious structure. There are others, Islamists, who think of it as being...
When was the word Islamist? When was this word created?
Well, partly, I mean, it's been around for a long time, but partly it's come into the media's language because they're exactly trying to differentiate from saying all Muslims.
Forget all Muslims. But the problem is, forget all Muslims. Islam. What you should be saying is Islam, but what it's come into the frame.
You see, I think that is exactly where people would say that you're not careful enough.
Now, I have to be careful. You've invented a word so that you don't upset Muslims. You've invented a word. You've created a word.
It's not an invented word.
It is an invented word.
It's been around.
No, it's not. Islam. Whenever anyone spoke about Islam throughout our whole entire history, no one has said Islamist. Okay, this word has now.
No, but I mean,
this word's been created.
Long before anyone heard of Osama bin Laden, the movement that he was part of was an Islamist movement, as opposed to being just Islam.
This is coming to fruition.
So are Sufi Muslims Islamists blatantly?
They follow Islam. No, they follow Islam.
Yeah, but
Sufi
Islam is kind of like. It's the hippie version of Islam,
but it's still Islam, and it's still Islam.
But it's completely different to the kind of guys that you get upset.
Do they follow a different Quran to the guys I'm on about?
They don't, but
same Quran, same Muhammad.
Read the Bible, and there's all sorts of quite violent stuff.
We're not on about the Bible because Christians haven't blown 3 things up. We're not having this conversation because Christians have done anything because of the Bible. We're having this conversation because people have read the Quran, they took the scripture of the Quran and they've gone and acted upon it. And then what you've done is you're too cowardice to identify the problem. The problem is Islam. So you've created a word called Islamist so that you feel better about
yourself. That's a political position as opposed to ours, which is to kind of like put facts out there. And I suppose that's the difference, really.
It's not put facts out. The facts are Islam.
But you're giving it with a political emphasis. I mean, that's your kind of.
No, I just think that. Say, for example, if we go through the history of our country, when William Gladstone spoke and he held the Quran above his head and he said there'll be no peace on this earth so long as we have this book, it's a violent, cursed book. He wasn't talking about Islamists. When Winston Churchill said Islam in a man is like rabies in a dog, he wasn't talking about Islamists. Throughout our whole history, when people said and told the truth, throughout our army generals, previous American leaders, when they spoke about the problems of Islam, that's what they did. You're
very selective in your quotes, and there's lots of people who've said how wonderful Islam is and described it as a religion of peace and so on.
Can you tell me what you think is so great about Islam? No, you can't. I know. What's great about it?
Well, it's like all religions, isn't it?
Is it?
That it gives people a set of moral values, and for many people in the world, the moral values that Islam
Are you aware of the moral value it gives them? Are you aware of the legal age for sex under Islam?
But again,
is it a good moral value to have sex with kids? Is that a good moral value?
But very, very few people teaching in Islam teach about when the sexual age of consent is. That's not.
Have you read the Quran? Have you read the Quran?
Read the Bible, there's people marrying people aged 7.
Have you read the Quran?
Well, I have read the Quran.
You have read the Quran, and you understand the Prophet Muhammad. You read about his life, the Prophet Muhammad.
Yeah, but you're looking back at a different time in history.
So beheading 600 people, is that a good moral set for us to follow?
Well, we had a king who beheaded how many of his own wives?
Oh, so because the king was bad, it's okay for Muhammad to have been bad.
No, listen, you get the point.
No, I don't get the point, because none of us in this room try and live our life off and believe that the king was perfect. The problem is, Muslims believe that Muhammad was perfect and he is the moral compass for
but there's many Muslims who wouldn't say, just because of what happened in Muhammad's time in terms of...
That doesn't change the fact about Islam. I'm talking about Islam. I'm not talking about... So what that does is, that means we have Muslims that don't follow Islam.
There's multiple versions.
There's multiple
versions of Christianity. There's one Bible. But
that argument does not fit in on this point. The point I'm making is with Muhammad, okay? Because the point I'm making is, if you was aware, that Muhammad instructed his followers, as it says in the Quran, to take whatever your right arm possesses outside of your four wives, which is sexual slaves. Now, what's happened in Rotherham, what's happened in Rochdale, and all these towns and cities, Muslim men outside of their wives, because we find out they all have wives and kids at home, they then take sexual slaves. They then take what they're permitted by God to take in their scripture. They take them as sexual slaves.
I'm not sure those Pakistani men were really thinking in a religious way.
What way were they thinking? Because why aren't the Hindu men doing it? Why aren't the Sikh men doing it? Why aren't the Jews doing it? Why is no one else taking kids like that in their gangs with their brothers? What they're doing is they're ringing their brothers up, their cousins.
So you're saying that aren't gangs in Britain of guys who are like abusing otherwise paedophiles in their tens of thousands sitting on the internet grooming young children?
Grooming children on their own, yeah. But what we're talking about is men, like brothers, and work colleagues. Like in a taxi, all right, mate, I've got something to do.
Listen, I completely understand it. The interpretation can be put on it. My issue is I just see this is a group of men who think they're living by the Prophet Muhammad's teaching.
Well, maybe you need to tell them that, because in court they all shout Allah Akbar. One of them, and I'll quote him. One of them said, "I've been commanded by God to do this." These are the quotes by them. Okay, this is their mouths. I've gone through.